Hello everyone, my name is Chris and today we'll be continuing playing Decisive campaign, Ardennes Offensive. In part 1 we did some introduction, the video was a little bit longer, but in the next videos I'll try to go, make the videos a little bit shorter. Because there will be less and less to explain. We will go through all the mechanics, there's few mechanics which I want to show today. We didn't close the round because the video was getting a little bit longer. So in this video, we will close 2 rounds, the round 1, and then the day of, which is the round 2. It will be pretty straightforward because as you can see, there is, this map is not as big as the ground campaign, which we'll play someday. So just as a recap, so we have some units at the south, and then there are some units in, let's call it, south center, southeast, and then of course there's our core unit. Let's see, yeah, that's 47th core, and then at the top we have 53rd core. So 53rd core tried to reach 47th and just close this gap, because as you can see there's some units here and we just need to try to push it off to get the major victory. We need to push the enemies from Jubilees. Open the hex, yeah, Jubilees and Lesay, and then just contain them through the rest of the game, I suppose. Yeah, if we want, we can push further, but I don't think so. We will now. Again, as a recap, so our units moved already, but there's two things which I wanna go through before we close the round. First thing is strategic map. So this map lets you know where the points are on the map, how to gain them. So as you see, Germany have most of the points on the map. And then the allies have these 2 points, which are quite important to us. They're small at the cities, but they don't have that many points. And there are some points here as well. And this is where our supplies are. This is where the enemy supplies are. As we can see, we are closer to their supplies than they are to ours. But I think if this engineer unit will start going forward, and then this will start, closing in, we might see, because as you can see, might be a little bit not as visible due to the green, but there's a hill here, there's lots of hills here, and this is level 2 hill here. So this is kind of like a valley, so I suppose there's loads of units just in the valley waiting for us, and these units are just mostly like a vanguard, try to spread out. Definitely those units can try to push those off, and the DAT units maybe not yet, but yeah, I think reinforcements are coming. That's my expectation. Now, before I played, before I recorded this, I played maybe 2 rounds just to familiarize myself with like buttons and the interface and things like that. But as you can see from part 1, I was still sometimes looking for things. It's getting much better. I spent some time working with the interface for sure. Now, if we go out of the strategic map and we go to the normal map, as you can see, Jubilees, you can see the flag, and it's 10 points. Let's say it's 10 points, and most of our cities, there's 4 points, 5 points, 5 points. So this is definitely a city which you don't want to lose. This is 10 points, so this is as important apparently as those two. Even though if I will lose supply, I don't think I will recover. Yeah, there are some small cities here, so this is altogether 5 points, another 5 points, another 3, another 3, and so on. There's much more cities here. The city here, and there's few smaller cities which we didn't see on strategic map, but they're just 2 points. Small cities you just go through. Now, as a recap, again, just a reminder, what we need to capture is these 2, and that's enough. If we hold the rest and we capture these 2 cities, that's totally fine. I think this will be quite straightforward because there's just 2 units we can see here. There's nothing here, I suppose. Let's just open the hex stats. Yeah, we don't see anything here, so we'll just have to push this tank battalion off. Just as when I was watching the map and the units, this unit have 61 experience. There's no unit on this map which have around 30, 35, or 40 in a German side. If I'm correct. Yep. 26, 26, 28, 20, 26, 27 is our Panthers. Yeah, our Panthers are 20. Panzerjägers 27. Yeah, so that unit is kind of elite unit on the map, and you can see from the score it's 73. So we definitely need to do something about that eventually. Now we use most of the artillery and other things. Anything else would forgot. Yeah, there are some units which we can move, but we're just gonna leave them as they are. We need to really remember that this hex is a hex of death. Anything which stomps on this hex of, go forward is definitely, being seen by the rest and just getting pummeled. So we definitely need to watch for that. I don't think there is anything else. There's stats. Oh, we sustained 64 casualties. We inflicted 56. No, I don't think there's anything else. We explain cards, we explain strategic map, units. Yeah, I think we are ready to close this round. Now, as you see here, we have 79 points. So at the moment, we are in minor victory. No, sorry, the allies are in minor victory. Yeah, as much as we go below 80, this is already victory to the allies. So we definitely need to change something about that. But yeah, let's just close the turn. This is the end of the turn one. If you can see, I turn off the sounds because they're quite loud. I think something which developers might still work on. You can see everything moving really quickly, but what you can do, you can pause the steps, and in the meantime, the game is running, and then you can go step by step manually. So we getting bombarded, sorry, airstrike. We lost 3 as the KFZ 251. Okay, so our main cause of transport and Bezet force. Okay, so that's a big loss. There's a AA moving. I think this one. Yep, it's moving somewhere. Now, okay. Sorry, the infantry falling back. This is the vanguard. They falling back. Now 704th is falling back. Yeah, we can see due to our recon, because we are on a hill, that we don't know what it is, but we can, of course, we can predict that there is some movement. That armored battery, 66. This could have, attacked us. 94th artillery battalion. We getting attacked by artillery, but we're in a city, so we have good defense. Now, because they move, we start using our grill, a 8 centimeter mortar. Hunters have range of 2, so they can see as well. Hey, that unit is definitely go around us if they want. This here and this here, yeah. If I would be allies, I would definitely do that. As I seen, they went around here because there's a bridge. I don't think we can destroy that bridge. Would be quite useful. These 2 bridges really. Just defend here. 320. The other part of this regiment moving. Something moving in the back. Other movement. Tank battalion. Okay, so this tank battalion is falling back. Attacked by grill, but we don't know the casualties. 10th battalion back. So this is the south part. Yes, okay. South part. 5th back, I suppose. Yes. Falling back. 7th. It came back where it was. Now there are 3 units here. Right, so there are 3 units, and just for the information, it's like if you go through your steps manually, and you still have to play them, you can skip them or speed them up. But yeah, they need to be played for the round to finish. So this was round 1. That was the morning. Now we are in a day. It's still weather type is overcast, just above 0. Then yeah, the Axis has 80 points on the map, but because of the casualties, we lost 1 point. So now we are in a major, no, minor loss. Yeah, it's just as a conclusion. So Axis lost 30 Panzer Grenadiers, 50 Volksgrenadiers, 3 flags, unfortunately, some packs. Altogether, this is 65 points, and Allies lost 40 GI, some tracks, more tracks, bazooka, and mortars. Altogether, 64 to 49. So that's why we're losing the points. That's why we lose the 1 victory point, because we're getting more casualties. Now, we're getting new cards, so we're getting air recon and track column. Definitely will use that. So now it's round 2. If I remember correctly, yeah, this engineer used to have didn't have that much supply. Now the supply is back. Okay, so every round there's a supply round. Push the supply to units. As we can see, everything seems in order. Now, what we will start, probably not the briefing. Reps. The round 2 conditions, we went through that. We're getting some supplies. And the victory points, we talked about that. There's 5,000 fuel got just here. Then this will distribute it over. Yep, there's some political points to be gained. First, and capture Juseville and Lizay. We spoke where they are. They're just here. This road, but they're still defended. Okay, they stayed where they are. Definitely not good, because I wanted to push it. Push this way. Yeah, there's definitely 11 Panzer need to push southwest. Yeah, but let's just start from 559th division. Let's just start from artillery. Big move. Now, what we have here is we have 16 priests. So this is artillery. How much range does it have? 8. Then I have 73 soft attack. How much do we have? 73. Okay, so this have more. 75. Was it 73? Oh, okay. So it's, pretty good artilleries, considering this is, 105. Let's just attack it. Okay, so there's no return fire because we outrange this unit. Let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Any unit which is less than 9. No, definitely. Okay. So we outrange it, so he cannot turn fire. Now we will cause, after modifications, 425 losses or points of losses, supposedly. But this is always, a roll. But as you can see, we lost nothing. And they all lost 10 rear units, 3 trucks, 5 priests, 4 MG trucks, and 2 jeeps. Okay, so this is good. This is good results. And then readiness. Our went just by 10. Of course, this tiredness, but our experience went up by 5. But the defender Experience went down, morale went down. And now let's just continue. And let's start from 125th. Now what I want to play is I definitely want to play the card. Now I'm not sure is it better to play card on those guys or on Pioneers. Maybe we'll Pioneers one forward. Okay. Can we see anything? Nothing. Okay, let's maybe use the card. Maybe they will say what's really here. Let's just use a card on a Pioneer. Yeah, okay, so we know that there's some engineer battalion here. More artillery, there's still something here. Okay, so yeah, they really gathered in the middle now. So there's much more units at the south. Just close this down for a moment. Then 559. So this area is already out of the range. You know, we got in 75% of our range. Can we see here? Yes, okay, so there's nothing here, definitely. Can we see here? Yes, nothing. Okay, I think we're gonna stay. Maybe we're gonna risk it, go all the way here. Then we those guys as well on the ledge. We kinda seeing the medium supply base. And we have some eyes on the supply base here as well. How can we bring battalion artillery with us? Yes, okay. So they're a little bit scattered, but they see much more what's going on here. Now let's just continue. What we want to do is a little bit scared that this artillery will start shooting at us again. Let's just go here. Does they have anything? No. Yeah, let's just attack them with some mortars. Yeah, okay, so we killed 10 engineers. This is something. Let's take the same route. Maybe go as far as here. Okay, so there's howitzers were shooting almost straight in our face, but missed. That's good. And then anti-tank unit. Just go forward. Ah, I lost again. 2 packs. Yeah. Even when we are on a hill, then they just pummeled us. Now, is there any place where we can hide with it? No. No, we don't want to go here. Okay. Let's just go here. Here. Now we can attack those guys or those guys. I think it's better to... Yeah, just... This is city. This is plains. This is light forest. Okay. So let's just... Like the guys in the light forest. Nothing. But we definitely went forward. That's important. Then 1127th Regiment will need to push forward as well. What we want to do is cut those guys off, maybe? What's here? We definitely want to use the artillery on them. They're not gonna fire back. It's just one jeep and one half truck. Just go in. And this guy maybe stack on top of it. Use the mortars as well. Anything? Nothing. Same. It's on the field, so you know they should see them. There's a height advantage, height 1, and this is height 0. Alright, so this is 559th division finished. Now, so far the stats are... Okay, so they have much less units than us. Then we sustain much. Okay, so we inflicted 89, they inflicted 87. Yeah, it's really close. Now we have the Vespers, and maybe we wanna attack something. This is quite squishy target. Does they can reach as far as here on artillery? In planes? No. We reach here. Yes. Let's just attack what we see. So ammo 10, then 8. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Both can see here. Just shoot it. I was going to say just 2 trucks is not enough, so we got 3 trucks and a jeep. I expected more. Just move it forward. It's slowly getting, you know, wear off. Still lots of units, lots of GIs. Let's just use this pioneers. Can we see what's here? No. Let's just use here. Yes. Okay. City. We are on a southern edge. Now to close this gap. Now let's use our unit data city. Yes. Okay. We want to move. Not really. Cannot climb this because it's a river and uphill. We can only go around, so let's do that. Yeah, let's just go one more. Let's just continue on the road. We're risking because we are on plains, where here we are in a city. But I want to go as fast as possible, capture this. All of this ledge. I will, you know, we'll cut them off. Now this is our Afklare. 43 points. Now if we attack those guys, it's kind of equal. $110. Is there any 110 left here? Open this. Let's just move south 1 point. And Afklare. Well, I just stack everything here. Leave Afklare back. Can we do anything? Can attack, but it's 1 to 4. Is ranged. One of them. Yeah, let's try. There's no return fire, I suppose. We just retreated 1 unit, but no, nothing's destroyed. Yeah, maybe next round we'll push it. Let us see. Let's just move forward. And that artillery. Should we try? Yeah, let's just hit artilleries. Artillery on artillery. Good engagement. So our 105 millimeters are not shooting. Still, we inflicted 5 casualties to priests, 1 jeep, and 10 rear area units. Now they getting really counter battery, but really didn't like the what they did on this hex to me. So yeah, now it's time for revenge. There's much more here. Okay, there's 105mm here as well. This is division artillery. We cannot use this, but this is in a good fly, sorry, in a good command range. Would it back or no? What we will shoot them from? 75mm pack, but they have good modifiers. Let's just not waste ammo. Yeah, this is out of Claris. Yeah, let's leave it. Okay, let's just go south now. So first thing first is we have 47th car. Maybe you want to move it closer. Just single unit. I have 22, this have 30. Altogether they have already 60. Definitely want to move closer. Anti-air and everything what we can. 1-to-1, so if they go down us, we definitely can defend ourselves in the city now. Now another unit, 113 division. Can we go forward with it? Not really. No, why? We can go with Panzerjägers. Apparently, no, we don't know. Is it nothing here? And let's play the recon card. This unit already on a hill, so yeah, we can see stuff now. So we are in plains, I think. Yes, in plains. So we do. This was just one-time risk. I think we're gonna go back down, defending a city, and wait for reinforcements. We have any other cards? Yeah, we have air recon. We could play that much earlier. Need to know what unit here. Not really. More like want to know, is there any units here south? See. Yep, there is. So there is a combat command here, and then there are units here as well. Definitely should play hard. Now there is entrenchment. There is hold. Determination divided by 2. This is determination. Yes, so it will give us 15. The defensive bonus. The defensive modifier. Oh, and there's probably entrenchment. Let's just entrench more. How much did it? 15 points. Entrenchment. This unit will definitely be attacked. Seems like it. There's too many units, and there's a unit approaching from the south. So, but I think we cannot move much of these units. They just need to hold. They're just holding in the cities. One city, second. That's the most important city, I suppose, because if they push us off here, then we either lose this city, so we have to defend here. So, and a man definitely city to hold. Now, I think we're gonna close this round as well. As you can see here, we gain the point due to casualties inflicted to the enemy. Now, do you have any advices? Should I act differently? I think it's quite alright because this unit will hold this area, I suppose. We will see this. This unit will push this way, and then 11 Panzer will just sweep this way. Then try to rotating. So then, you know, the core will be together. So they would be able, yeah. If 11 Panzer can hold this line, and then no 559 will be this line. Be scattered around to just you know, give a recon and then defend. Nothing to go around here. Then this whole core will be able to transfer downwards. I think that unit is not as important. Can still use it to, you know, pummel that. Did something? Yes, we did. Okay, so 10 GIs and 1 outer half track. Okay, so that's always good. That's always good. Now let's just finish this round and what's gonna happen. Okay, so this is round 2. Of course, there's some, suppose it, 50 moves so far. Let's see. So of course, at the beginning, airstrike, losing some Panzer Grenadiers, some tracks, some half tracks, more tracks, and another Panzer IV. Okay, if that continues, we're gonna, you know, they're gonna get rid of Panzer IVs by the time we engage them. Second Panzer IV now. 602nd. That. Downward. Yeah, it's here. Falling back. Now 449. Forward or backward? I think it went down a hill. 191st. Here, artillery being down. We definitely know what they want to do. King James. Tank. Okay, so this tank battalion is falling back. Hit one. 10 armored infantry is going back. Got act. 25th. Okay, so they're falling back. Yeah, so this is just one unit on this side of the road. Some units moving. Intercepted. 704th. They're gathering. This unit is moving forward now. 94th. Here. Okay. Going up. We getting something attacked us. 0 casualties, so that's good. 320th. Panther engaged it. We don't know it inflict any casualties. 24th Engineer Battalion. 120th. Good. Rook. Okay, so they're closing on this unit now. There's something coming there. Right? This were the moves of the allies. There were no attacks. They were mostly fall back from to this city. So pretty decent round, I would say. Now round 3, and the same. It's now afternoon. It's overcast, just above 0. Before we finish, let's read this up. So victory conditions: Axis has 80 points. We have 80 points now. Casualties They lost lots of priests, so 75 points, and they lost 152 points. So definitely we inflicted lots of casualties. We lost some packs, some infantry, flag. They lost quite a bit of GIs, but the packs cost definitely a lot. 50 points for the packs, and 30 points for M3 Hauser half-tracks and some smaller units. That's definitely to, you know, focus infantry and bigger units. If we can kill them, they pay off. Now we're gonna finish the round 2 here. You know, we are ready for round 3. In next scenario, we're definitely gonna push downwards, you know, to secure the Juzeville. I think the allies preparing to attack in the south. This big gathering of units here. We don't see anything here. Center. I think they're threatening with these heals and volleys both sides, and there's big stack here. Yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. You know, if you liked it, please click a like. You know, you can always subscribe for the more content. But for now, thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye bye.